Aloha, Monica here from the Grandmom. And I'm just doing this real spontaneously today. My guys all took off for the beach, so once again I'm left with just my iPhone, but I'm going to do a quick vlog. I've got a couple topics I really wanted to do, and it's been hard for me to get to these. So I'm probably going to take a break for a couple months this summer and then revisit the vlogs in the fall. But one thing I've been wanting to talk about is what I do to stay connected to God and to keep growing in my faith, even in this busy season of life. And I know that many different people watch this and read my blog, and I don't assume everyone shares my faith or my spiritual views, but I've had people ask what I do to grow in my faith during this season, so I'm just going to share today what I do, very simply. And there's a couple things I've done consistently over time. And what I do is I try to get up early in the morning before the rest of my family is up, and I get my coffee. That's kind of mandatory, and I get cuddled up on the couch, and then I get my reading glasses, because now I need those too, suddenly. And then I have my Bible. And so I really try to start my day by reading scriptures. And it helps me to have a reading plan. I know there's a lot of apps out there you can just get on your phone. I follow a plan that we got at church. It has a little bit of Old Testament, a little bit of New Testament. And I read through that pretty consistently. In the past, I've read through the Bible in a year, and that's good, but I find that when I'm in a hurry, I end up rushing, and then I don't get as much out of it. So I'm not going for the Bible in a year this year, but I do try to consistently move my way through the Bible. I try to really take my time as I'm reading, and before I even start the reading, I just pray and ask God to speak to my heart. I thank Him for my day. If I have anything yucky going on inside that I need to confess or ask forgiveness for, then I start with that. But then I just read through the Bible. And to go with that, I have a journal, which I don't use all the time, but it's over time been one of my favorite things is to journal. If a verse stands out to me or I know it's speaking to my heart, then I'll just jot it down in my journal, put the date, and write it down. Sometimes I write it in a prayer form for one of my children or my husband or someone I know that needs it. And I might use that journal too to just write out some of the things I'm thankful for, or the things on my heart. Maybe my list of people I'm praying for right now. So journals are awesome. Mine's real inconsistent because that's kind of my personality, but it's just filled with different prayers and thoughts and things that I'm wanting to talk to the Lord about. And I find that when I write it down, I think about it more throughout the day. Then the third thing that I do pretty much every day is I have a devotional. And right now I'm doing Sarah Young's Jesus Calling, but for many years, I did My Utmost for His Highest. I've done a few different devotionals that are all just great. They just kind of add something interesting and another perspective to what I do in the morning. And I like to take that and ponder it and pray over it as well. Sometimes journal that out too. If something really speaks to me or I find it something I want to encourage someone else with. So those are my three things: reading the Bible, journaling, and reading another devotional. And that's what I do every morning. I think it takes me usually 20 to 30 minutes. There were many years where I took longer, and that was awesome. I encourage you to take as much time as you can, but I do try to make sure my time with God comes at the very beginning of my day before everything else. And if I don't get to do it then I try to slip away at some point, because I do find that my days are so much more peaceful and grounded when I start by spending time with God. So that's what I do. I'd love to hear what you do or how you spend time with God. And thanks for stopping in, guys. We'll see you again soon. Aloha. Have a great day.